Hello and welcome back to ROADTRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode is day 55 of the 365-day trivia road trip. This is a year full of random trivia quizzes. There's 21 questions in each of these quizzes, 20 questions up front, a question 21 tiebreaker at the very end of the video if you need to stick around for that. Thank you guys for watching. Good luck on today's quiz. Question number 1. Born Christmas Day 1821, what was the real name of the Angel of the Battlefield who helped start the American chapter of the Red Cross, a worldwide neutral and impartial humanitarian network? The Angel of the Battlefield was Clara Barton. Question number 2. The term is still used today, and the drink is typically served at parties. What word is derived from the Hindu word for the number 5, traditionally describing the number of ingredients that are mixed into a large bowl? What is the name of this drink that comes from the Hindu word for 5? The answer is punch. Question number 3. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization, also called the North Atlantic Alliance, is an intergovernmental military alliance between 30 European and North American countries. In what world city is NATO headquartered? The answer is Brussels, Belgium. Question number 4. Who was the American film actress that, after starring in several films in the early to mid-1950s like To Catch a Thief and The Swan, became Princess of Monaco by marrying Prince Rainier III in April of 1956? The answer is Grace Kelly. Question number 5. While Abraham Lincoln was in office, which future U.S. president, the commanding general of the United States, accepted Robert E. Lee's surrender on April 9, 1865 at Appomattox Courthouse in Virginia? The answer is Ulysses S. Grant. Question number 6. What is the name of the Victorian-era theatrical partnership of a dramatist and a composer who collaborated on 14 comic operas between 1871 and 1896, of which HMS Pinafore, The Pirates of Penzance, and The Mikado are among the best known? The answer is Gilbert and Sullivan. Question number 7. Known as the Rhinestone Cowboy and popular for a 1975 song of the same title, what was the name of the American country singer who also released the song Wichita Lineman in 1968? The Rhinestone Cowboy was Glenn Campbell. Question number 8. A spiced sweet bun usually made with fruit, marked with a perpendicular cut across the top, it is traditionally eaten on Good Friday in the United Kingdom. What are these English spring buns often called? The answer is hot cross buns. Question number 9. In what 1979 American epic psychological war film, directed and produced by Francis Ford Coppola, does Robert Duvall's character famously say, "I love the smell of napalm in the morning"? The answer is Apocalypse Now. Question number 10. Mr. Fantastic, the Invisible Woman, the Human Torch, and the Thing gained superpowers after exposure to cosmic rays during a scientific mission to outer space and formed what comic book supergroup? The answer is the Fantastic Four. Question 11. There were 6 James Bond movies released in the 1980s, starting with 1981's For Your Eyes Only and ending with 1989's License to Kill. Who were the only 2 actors to play the secret agent during that decade? The answer is Roger Moore and Timothy Dalton. Question number 12. What is the chemical element with the symbol Ni and atomic number 28 that has a silvery white lustrous metal with a slight golden tinge that belongs to the group of transition metals? The symbol Ni stands for nickel. Question 13. Ran by Winston Scott, who also oversees rule enforcement. What is the name of the New York City hotel that functions as an unbiased neutral territory for members of the criminal underworld in the John Wick movies? The answer is the Continental. Question 14. It was a terrifying giant sperm whale that consumed Pinocchio, Geppetto, Figaro, and Cleo before sneezing them back out. What was the name of this character from the Disney film Pinocchio, who was referred to as the terrible dogfish in Carlo Collodi's original novel? In the Disney film, the whale was Monstro. Question 15. Likely created by a Rick. In the animated television cartoon Rick and Morty, what is the name of the gadget that allows the user or users to travel between different universes, dimensions, and realities? The name of that gadget is the portal gun. Question 16. Dodgeball, a true underdog story, is a 2004 comedy about a group of misfits that enter a Las Vegas dodgeball tournament to save their cherished local gym from being taken over by a corporate health fitness chain. What is the name of their gym? The answer is Average Joe's, or Average Joe's Gymnasium. Question 17. Also manufacturing baked products such as cookies, cakes, they do milkshakes, drinks, and much more. In what U.S. state was the American chocolate manufacturer Hershey's founded? Hershey's was founded in the state of Pennsylvania. Question number 18. Originally an ordinary man by the name of Nick Chopper, what character, who originally appeared in a Lyman Frank Baum novel in 1900, has appeared in dozens of movies, poems, and novels since then? Nick Chopper is better known by what name? The answer is the Tin Man. Question 19. What is the title of the classic 1978 arcade game where the goal is to move your laser cannon back and forth horizontally across the bottom of the screen and defeat wave after wave of descending aliens? That game is called Space Invaders. And question 20. An old Tyrolean trick of moving the voice from natural to falsetto. What is the common name for the type of singing that originally was used in the Central Alps by herders calling their livestock? What is the name for that type of singing? The answer is yodeling. All right, I tried to yodel a couple times to be funny at the end of this, and I ended up just cutting it out. I cannot even pretend to yodel. It sounds so bad. So you guys know what yodeling sounds like. Picture it in your head or look it up on YouTube, but I'm not gonna do it. I think I tried it one time while I was doing live trivia, and I was just embarrassed for myself, so I won't be doing it on here. Feel free to yodel yourself if you'd like. Thank you for watching today's episode of ROADTRIpVIA. Make sure you check back tomorrow. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I think that's it here. I'll just give you question 21, the tiebreaker for today. How many men signed America's Declaration of Independence? On the Declaration of Independence, how many signatures are at the bottom? The person who gets closest wins the point. This video makes me want to go back to Greece. Such a good time. The answer is 56. Whichever player got closest wins the point. If it was a tiebreaker, they win the game. Congratulations. See you tomorrow for day 56. I believe, tomorrow is a pit stop. So we're going to do some lightning round trivia tomorrow and the next day. See you then.